Welcome to today's show. Selections from Zoroastrianism's sacred book, Sadar. Chapters 64 to 81, Part 1 of 2. Zoroaster, also known as Zarathustra, was a holy prophet who lived in ancient Iran. As a young man, he became a priest in the religion of the time. However, his destiny changed when he was granted a vision from the Supreme Being, Ahura Mazda. This experience and others led to Zoroaster's insights and teachings that Ahura Mazda is the highest divine being, with a myriad of eternal qualities that became known as the 101 names of God. Within the Zoroastrian teachings, humans have free will, which can be used to choose the way of good or evil. To achieve true inner fulfillment, one must choose to formulate good thoughts, speak good words, and do good deeds. Zoroaster was a pure vegetarian, and in respect for all life, he forbade animal sacrifice. He also prophesied an ultimate savior of the world, who would come at a future time to restore a heavenly existence on earth. The concepts presented in Zoroaster's teachings, such as the belief in one God, are thought to have influenced Greek philosophy as well as religions such as Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Sadar, which means 100 doors, is a Persian book that offers 100 chapters of guidelines within Zoroastrian teachings. Today, we invite you to listen to excerpts from Sadar. Chapter 64. The 64th subject is this, that it is necessary to practice great abstinence from committing theft and seizing anything from mankind by force. For it is declared in Revelation that, as to everyone who steals 1 dirham or silver coin away from another, when they really know it, it is necessary to take 2 dirhams away from him, 1 dirham being that which was carried off, and 1 dirham as the fine of him who committed the theft. It is also requisite to detain him 1 period in prison. On the spot, the punishment is this, and among the spirits it brings punishment on the soul itself. And if the other person does not know it, they take away twice as much good work among the spirits from that thief and give it to the soul of this person. If the thief possesses no good works, they give the compensation from the constantly beneficial treasury and exhibit the punishment on the soul of that thief. As to that person who has seized anything from another by force, among the spirits they seize back 4 things as compensation for every single one. Chapter 65. The 65th subject is this, that everyone is to practice thanksgiving continually, and it is requisite that he maintains it through good and bad, and he is to keep in view the benefits of Hormazd, or Ahura Mazda, because the creator Hormazd, or Ahura Mazda, demands 2 things from mankind. The one is that one should not commit sin, and the other is that one should practice thanksgiving. And how much of any kind more grateful mankind become? Through virtue and worthiness as regards him. They grant more abundant daily provision for the grateful than that which is for the other persons. And as to everyone who is not grateful to him, the bread that he eats becomes unlawful, and it is not proper for anyone to do good in connection with him. There are different things that it is necessary for those of the good religion to make predominant over themselves. One is to exercise liberality in connection with the worthy. The second is to do justice. The third is to be friendly unto everyone. And the fourth is to be sincere and true, and to keep falsehood far from themselves. And these 4 habits are the principles of the religion of Zarathustra. And it is necessary, when thou listen to them thyself, that thou do not listen to anyone else, because the Creator Hormazd, or Ahura Mazda, says, O Zarathustra, if thou will that thou become pure and saved, and that thou arrive at the place of the pure, do thou accomplish these 2 duties. One is this, that thou prefer the friendship of the spiritual existence to that of the worldly one, and consider the things of the world as contemptible and those of the spirit precious. On this account the glory of the world is sought with scorn, and do not thou let the spirit escape. The second is this, that thou speak truly with everyone, and act justly with me. That is, whatever thou do not approve for thyself, do not approve for anyone else. When thou have acted in this manner, thou art righteous. Chapter 79. The 79th subject is this, that it is necessary to make an effort that they may exercise munificence and liberality towards the good and the worthy. For the exercise of liberality is grand, in such manner as it is better and pleasanter, in like manner, for the ground on which a liberal man walks, and pleasanter for the sun and moon and stars that shine upon a liberal man. To such an extent is a liberal and munificent man precious, that Hormazd, or Ahura Mazda, speaks thus, I have wished that I might give a recompense to a munificent man, if it be suitable for him. But I have not found any recompense and happiness that are suitable for him, except a blessing. And virtuous men and the united archangels are perpetually uttering blessings on account of the liberal man, who maintains no refusal of his own things to a stranger. For it is declared in Revelation that the Creator Hormazd, or Ahura Mazda, spoke to Zarathustra, the spirit man, thus, I have created the supreme heaven of heavens for the sake of any of the liberal who provide for the worthy and give them something. And glooming hell is for all those persons who give anything to the unworthy. In like manner, it is declared in Revelation that there are 33 ways to heaven, besides that of the souls of the liberal. If the soul be of anyone else, it is not able to arrive in heaven by that way. Besides this happy way, a soul of the liberal is able to arrive in heaven by means of the 33 ways. For no one it is easier to arrive in heaven than for the liberal.
For a growing number of people, following a vegan or vegetarian diet is a peaceful protest against animal cruelty and an outward prophetic symbol of God's love for all creatures. The Reverend Mia Smith, vegan.
Peaceful viewers, thank you for joining us today for Selections from Zoroastrianism's Sacred Book, Sadar, chapters 64 to 81, part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom.